on the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. Tonight, we'll have the final 2 games of this kickoff weekend, and we begin with a great one here between the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the former Utah Ute, Matt Gay, to get this one started. And off we go to wrap up the week on a Monday night. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Bro, you ever did them finishing moves on this game?
What's that? You talking them the L3 shit?
Naeem Hines, his first carry. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
First carry for the Oklahoma State man, Chuba Hubbard. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That's complete to John Ross. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. On the move past the 40. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They're going to look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. He'll look to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
They're going to try and throw. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he is going to have a buck.
Yeah, I'm fucking him up, man. Let's go.
Or the Raiders.
Down as they wind up getting 13 there on 4th down. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's caught. He finds Danny Gray. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Pick the ball.
It's incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down. Stopped at the Panthers' 15-yard line. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Chris Godwin, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Gain to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Finds Hines again for the completion. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Pass complete. It's Hines on the crossing route here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, looking for water, but this is intercepted. picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone.
What?
And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Danny Gray, 38 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And this will be a return from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers.
Oh my God!
Into the end zone, a fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Out there and ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
On play action, they'll throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. This to Hines on the drop-off. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. They'll try and throw for it here. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They'll look to throw again. He'll check this down to Hines. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Campbell. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Back to throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So the 4th down conversion sets him up with this. 1st and 10 at the 40. Now back to throw. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Come on.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got a man open. It's Ross. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
What are y'all doing?
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the move to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
No surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Working free to drop him for the sack there was Amari Barno. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. Back deep for the Panthers, DJ Moore. And this will be taken at the 13. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And he's going to have a 1st down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Mom's making these many cakes.
In motion comes the tight end left. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. They'll send a receiver in motion left. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Open man is lost, complete. So we reach halftime here in our first Monday Nighter of the season. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Look, Mar. Dang. You didn't see that special I did to him?
Starting the 3rd quarter with Cook. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On 2nd down, Cook. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Nah, I was saying, but you've ever doing dumb shit.
Never, baby.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up.
Yeah, that's what I like. That's what I like. That's what I like. I need that. I need that. I need all of that. I need all of that. I got to score 14 points. I need all of
He'll
that.
kick it away for the second time.
I need all of that.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as
I
well.
got to score 14 points to keep him in zero.
Returning it is Moore. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
He
It'll be a
playing
net
now,
of
so
only
I
30 here.
got
40-yard
to take
punt,
advantage of
10
that.
on the return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, first and
You
10.
know better than Penny Close, so you playing off. You
The
playing safe.
Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
I got to take advantage of that.
They'll start on the ground with Hines.
He playing a pass.
A gain of 3, second down.
He definitely playing a pass.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines.
I got to take
And
advantage
give
of
him
that.
about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
You know better.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of
He
bounds.
fucked up now. Yeah, y'all better go ahead and start logging out. It's about to get ugly now. I know it's about to get ugly.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Going up top.
I did not know. I did not mean to do that.
Oh, rage. I ain't worried about no rage.
Not
They've
inside.
certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week.
They
They've
do
stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Times 2,500.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Why is he bumping
And
the
going to
dude?
be incomplete.
Oh, he's fast.
Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
No.
And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a
I
few
am
yards.
desperate. I'm trying to see how he bumping my dude.
Yeah, I supposed to have got out of there, man.
I'll figure that
They'll
out.
drop to throw.
That's crazy. Touchdown.
He'll let this go for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. That's the score.
Doing too much.
And now, of course, all
There's no
scoring
way.
plays are reviewed.
Come on.
I think they're going to take an extra
Bruh.
long look at this one.
Let's go.
So they called it a touchdown.
My turn.
Originally. This will stay a touchdown after
My
the video
turn.
review, so they had it right. Extra point up and through, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
Watch, you almost hold me, bro.
Boy,
Boy, you almost hold me. Boy, you almost hold me. Boy.
Yeah, baby, you say you bacon like that.
Boy, you almost hold me.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot. Up 2 scores here in the third quarter. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Here we go on 2nd and 12.
That's a
That
pick.
is incomplete.
That's a pick.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Give me that.
Certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, and he's got
No,
and boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll run for it. Cook. And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. Oh, on the defensive side, that is so deflating.
Not only is it deflating, they've got to look in each other's eyes on that side of the ball and take each other's measure. You've got them backed up, perfect situation, and what they said to you on the other side is, we don't think you can stop us. Went ahead and got it in that position. That should never happen.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Again, it's Cook, and it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They run the counter with Cook. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Seventh play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
What you supposed to be there?
Brought down on the other side of midfield
Bruh.
at 43.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Back to the ground, Cook. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with it.
He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a 2nd season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Going to throw right side here, complete. He will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. Back to throw now on 1st down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Hines going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. 3rd and goal. Keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Hines again, pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's in.
Why would you not throw the ball?
And they turn it over. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1. And the Bucs defense, they'll celebrate the goal line stand. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. The clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, were they about 95% chance of winning?
Yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys,
Well, maybe let them rough
more
them.
than they are the
So
person.
they
They
break
wanna knock
into
it
the
free.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 9. On play action, they'll throw. And this is caught by Evans. And he will be taken down, but it is a huge play there to flip field position.
Yeah.
And they'll be on the other side of the field as we have reached the 2-minute warning. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here.
You want to talk about the proverbial deer in the headlights? That's exactly what he was when he got the ball. Went to hit a lane and get upfield, and all he saw, extra defenders bearing down on him. Perfect time to dial up the blitz. An excellent call.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Here's Cook again. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Only 2 yards on the carry. That's going to set up a 3rd and long. 3rd and 15 to be exact.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Mars, here we go. No, some people you can do specials too.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And looking for
Now this nigga
it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. There he goes, right side. 30, 10, 5, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
The extra point here is good, but the late touchdown can only draw the score a bit closer as this game is over. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
So for the Bucs, it was a hard-fought game, and they'll exit 1-0 as they win by a touchdown. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they go down to defeat here in the...
Bro, where you at, bro?
I'm about to join up. They send it anyway.
So I can cut it out in hard shapes, cut it and put it on a piece. Because I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna do strawberry shortcake cheesecake. Guys, I would say I'd make y'all all one. Yes, I'm making mini so it's bite size. It's like it's gonna. So I have the take them now.
Bro, you ain't on 9, bro.
I'm about to be.